Gentle. Gentle. Dan here. Oh no. Oh no. DD speed shop. Oh, it's heavy. Oh. Oh. Crates and crates of tri-fi parts. Oh, brand new bushings in there.
There's a bunch of brand new stuff in that container.
Yeah. I have to. There's not enough time in the day. I need to go through everything I brought out and organize that outdoor garage. But I guess they're all outdoor garages, but that storage garage, whatever you want to call it. So, in the last video, we, last few videos, we've been working on this side, and you can see, the panels are all on, the post has been moved, the floor has been fixed, and, hopefully everyone's kind of understood what I was trying to accomplish, because realistically, that's what happened over here. We kind of did similar-ish repairs. You can see here, all this metalwork is all right on top of the old floor. So when you're underneath it, it's all like rotten. This is right on top of it. So I'll have to get under it and cut it all out, which is going to be kind of an ugly job, but it is what it is. And then you can see here the rockers. I don't know what is going on there. I guess they are metal, but there's no shape or anything to them. So they've obviously been repaired at some point, but we're not going to touch them because it looks just fine the way it is. So that's what we're going to do today. What we're going to do today is actually strip this whole side apart. So pull these doors off, cut the post out, make sure the floors are all decent. It's kind of funny the way this was done. It looks like it was maybe riveted into place and then welded, but not everything was welded. So we'll just have to see, like back here for sure, this panel right here has just been riveted in, and then, like there's body filler on top. This back piece has been brazed and kind of, hammered into place. But the wheel tub looks to be in decent shape. I mean, it is what it is. There's definitely going to be some brace work underneath we have to take care of, but at this point we'll do that. We'll do that down. Honestly, this side looks not too bad. For what it is, let's go ahead and admit that, right? We could obviously put a floor pan in this thing, but the fact that it's not going to be a forever car, I don't think that is going to be what we're going to do. You want to rip up some door panels that people will lose their minds on right away here?
Perfectly good door panels.
Perfectly good door panels. Look at this, I even cleaned up since the last video. Because I care. What are you doing? It's in my way. So.
Good for you. Look at these positive changes.
We'll see how long it lasts. I'm not convinced I'm a clean guy. Where's my door panel removing tool? Yeah, I got tired of it being on the ground. I need to figure out what I want to do here. I do like the storage, but I don't like that it's, ow! What did I sit on? The fact that it's like kitchen cabinets doesn't make me feel like I can crank on it as much as I probably do in, reality here. These nice original door panels. Sorry. I still think it's crazy. These doors have never been off this car until one day with DD's Speed Shop. Mangled. Okay. Okay, get that one off. Ooh. The nails, they're a pointy. Well, we're going to have to walk out in the rain and get another door. Hopefully I have a door that's got all the glass in it. I don't remember what's out there. I feel like there's two that are junk and one more that's decent. Is that how you remember it? Yes? I'm actually asking you, not the people of the internet, babe.
I don't want to go in the rain, so I'm not going to film it.
What? Yeah, you are.
No.
You have to. They want to see it all. They want to see the suffer. The other thing is, I put those doors in first, and now there's all sorts of other junk.
In front of them.
Yeah. Yeah, there sure is. Totally meant to do that. Oh, look at this good scrap steel. Poor walls. They're nicer in the cars. Yeah. What's this decent? Oh, it's metal. It must just be. Oh, it must just be a cap. Huh. It's one piece by the looks of it. It's kind of glued in there. So yeah, the floors are kind of. But if we can wire wheel all the edges and just kind of weld it all in, seam weld it perfect, I'm a big believer in that. Then we can just put some seam sealer right over top and carry on. Oh yeah, we got to get this door off. Grinder, eh? Okay, I got to get the grinder and some safety gear on, so we're just going to cut it right off like we did the other one. Lame. Why are 4-doors so small? Whew. Door delete, eh? Okay, what do we got left? They really build these well.
Question.
Danielle in the back.
Why don't you ever just take that and that?
Well, here I'll get you the tool.
Well, no, I'm just asking. I'm not questioning. I'm not questioning your decision.
They never come out. Maybe these ones will. Now that I'm looking at it. This would be embarrassing to do. So there's a tool you can smack and turn at the same time, which I have, but it's in Manitoba, and it's a nightmare ultimately. I like leaving this stuff in there. That way, just down the road, I feel better about if anybody sees this thing, they know it was a 4-door at one point. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Okay, let's cut this post out. I need a hammer. You know what I can probably do is just roll this cart over instead of keep walking back to it, eh? Think that comment's made the video yet? I do. Idiot! Oh, drifting. Okay, let's remove this piece here.
You don't want that later.
No, the bottom piece I want later. That's scrap. Okay, now this is where it gets a little, there's been some amount of customization here. Oh yeah. That's custom. I'll put a mask on just for this real quick. Throw a little bit of filler in there. We'll turn on the vent fan too. The man door is the vent fan, just in case you didn't want to. So if you just want to hold your breath. Actually, I think I have another mask somewhere if you want to put it on. Okay, so this has been turned into one piece. Yeah, this might need a little bit of repair. Not cutting or something like that for some reason. Got a bunk disc or what? Oh, zip discs. I wish I could afford the Watsons. What's going on here? Kind of weird. Okay, well, we got something. So, I don't know what. Oh, there's a bunch of weird metal. This has been played with. Frustration. Okay. Making progress. This bottom is really battery. These are big 9 amp hour deals. Man. What is this? Cat on. Holy tamale. What is this? Oh. This is definitely got some customization in it. Okay. Yeah, so you can see there's a few extra layers in there. It's all been brazed together. And then this, I don't even know what this piece was. It's welded on. And then this, like double, triple thick there. So we'll clean that up. It's definitely, yeah. So what's happened, I wonder if this is a bought paddle. At one point, maybe they still sell them. They sell a panel that's a sleeve. So instead of taking all the old metal off, they put just another one on. I don't know if they had it for this or not, but that's what it kind of appears to be. Or maybe the guy broke it or did something, but it definitely looks like it's, yeah, you can feel. Is there a light there? I'll just show you actually. Climb under it real quick. One of the many lights we have. Oh yeah. The green one, like the money we don't have. I'll just slide under here. I don't even think I've been under this thing yet. Yeah, okay, so that's what happened. So, you can see that's the floor, so it looks better on the top side. But under here, you can see that rusty metal, that's the original rocker. And then you can see where it kind of stops. And this, that panel is just covering it. So everything's been kind of riveted on, which isn't terrible actually. I mean, we can, like I said, we'll have to just kind of cut this out, change some braces or build some braces. That's at the front. You can see the floor is obviously rusted. So it's not terrible. We'll just, run the zip cut, do a nice line down there, maybe give it a few welds, and then we can seam seal it. Yeah. So, not ideal. I mean, again, this is probably very common back in the day. The fact that this car probably even had a rocker put on at all was amazing versus just letting it kind of turn into a parts car. So we'll have to clean that up. I could probably get in there and grind a lot of that out. We'll leave the cover What's the word I'm looking for? Not cover plate. Slip on, maybe? We can kind of seam seal it, undercoat it, and again, it's going to end up having a flat plate go on it anyway, so it's all going to be encapsulated. You'll never see it. And the floors, again, look pretty decent from up top here. Underneath, not as nice. But really, the wheel tub, same thing. This has had, you can see it's all, this is an old school repair that gets all that kind of gold. That's all brazing. So all this has been brazed on. So somebody tried fixing this many years ago. Because, I mean, geez, I can't imagine you were brazing stuff 20 or 30 years ago. But anyway, it's not too bad. We'll have to fix that a little bit. Hopefully, my only concern, I guess, is that when you put the slip-on rocker, if it changes how things are going to fit. But honestly, it doesn't look terrible. There's a lot of filler in spots like that. But this side's nice. This would be a lot easier, actually. In theory. Well, right now it's easier. We'll see what happens in 18 minutes. But for right now, let's go grab the other door, and we actually got friends coming over for dinner. So it might be all we're going to get to tonight, eh? The door we need is far back. So we need our driver's side. So that one's junk with no glass in it. Just getting DD speed chopped. So this door is actually, I think, in pretty minty shape. Has glass in it. So that's cool. Man, I got all sorts of Bel Air inserts too. That's going to be sweet on that car. Oh yeah, we don't have any back garnish moldings though. The people keep talking about this Red Deer swap meet. So I'm hoping we're going to go there with an empty tow truck and come back with a full tow truck. What are you looking at?
There's a pry bar there.
Oh yeah, how about that? So, is this door, I guess it's not, there's a whole lot of options. The door you got is the door we're using. Ooh, she's a little rotten on the bottom side, unfortunately. I wonder what the other door looks like. It's really not that bad, actually, other than that bottom bit. Well, that door's gonna be a pain to get to. Oh, this door actually looks in a nicer shape. I wonder what door I should grab. It's either put this one in, have to transfer all the guts, or put that one on and fix the bottom of the door.
Life is full of tough decisions.
It really is. Honestly, if we use this door, we could fix it with the old door caps, the 4-door. So we'll just do that. We'll save those for another day. Is that roller around in here? Oh, it's under stuff. Damn it, I gotta carry it? Ugh. Oh, God. Put all these cabinets everywhere.
Why would you just leave them in the middle?
Well,
That's the, like, you
what door is this? Oh, that's a passenger door.
could have pushed them to the back or to the side.
Would you like me to tell you what happened here? I put these cabinets in. We hopped on a plane, flew home, woke up the next morning at 4 o'clock in the morning and drove 14 hours back and unloaded the contents of that car right here. That's what's happened.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
That was one week ago. And in that time, I'm restoring a Tri-5 Chevy back to factory original. Chevy. My boot's stuck. You know what? We'll see you in the garage. How about that?
I found the microphone. So in the last clip, there's no noise because we couldn't find the microphone. It fell off. All right, so in the last clip, I'll just show you a little bit of it, but there was no sound because while he was heaving the door over, it fell off in the driveway. But it was still picking up like outside sound, so that's why we could still see it on my reader.
Show this door. Oh, we're not using the last clip, I guess. No.
No.
So it needs
No sound.
it needs a little bit of love. The front of the door has got a bit of a hole there, and then this square needs a little piece which I can just kind of weld over. The real damage is right back here. So obviously leaves or something like that got caught in it. And that's just how it goes. But the nice part is the door itself is actually in decent shape. And the way it works is this piece and then this folds together like it's a skin over the inner structure. So that's all still good. So we'll just have to kind of make a piece, which we can probably just steal off the door we just took off there, the 4-door door. Kind of section that piece in. Very common. They actually sell this whole bottom piece for doors. I think when I bought these doors, I bought 3 sets of doors, and I don't know what I used the other set on, but I used them. These were the mediocre doors, and the other ones were not bad rust-wise, but they're just nothing inside them, so it is what it is.
The Black Widow car or the red car?
I don't know what I used them on. I might have sold them even, who knows. But yeah, so unfortunately this is going to be not just quite hang the door on, because it's probably easier to fix it right here. And we only got like 20 minutes left before people are coming over, and I got to go have a shower yet. So I think we're going to put a pause on it right there, and maybe tomorrow I'll come back and we'll fix the door up on our table here, our welding table, and then we can kind of hang it. It's a little rusty.
Everybody
actually.
always wants to get like a workbench, but now you have 3.
Yeah, exactly. I do think I want to get maybe a welding table or something on wheels which I can kind of move around, but my problem is, I know I'm the problem, don't get me wrong here, but every time, and everybody tell me that WD-40 is not a penetrant. I always like hearing that too. It's what the guy left us. That or some Croyle. I was going to say, flat surfaces turn into storage. I mean, look at the flat surfaces I already have are already full of stuff. 1 week. It's just how I am. I know it. So, sorry. Anyways.
That's bad. They should see inside.
Come on. That's your department. We'll let this pickle for a little bit and then see if we can get the door, or the window up and down at least. That'd be sweet. And then, yeah. Fix her all up right nice. Shanude, you're not wearing the approved footwear to be out here.
I didn't know I was going to stay out.
Oh. So what the plan is... Yes, I'm that bad, eh? So we're going to fix this door by use of that door. Man, this car just keeps giving. So I'm going to just kind of slice out around that section. We'll kind of splice that in there. And then I guess a little bit in the front. I don't know if I'll do a whole big piece. Just a couple little pieces. We'll see. I mean, the rest of the doors, it's not bad. So it is what it is. We'll fix it semi-right, the DD Speed Shop way, and kind of carry on. So I'm just going to blindly cut out kind of a pretty big piece there, and we'll see what it translates to here. I'm hoping, well, upon further inspection, it's completely different. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely different. So it might look a little goofy, but no one's ever going to see it, right? We're using 4-door parts on a 2-door, so... It is what it is, but all inside the skin, that's all nice and solid, not all full of filler, no rust holes. So we're going to call that a win. So let's get this. Danny has to run out to the grocery store, so you're going to deal with just Dan on time lapse for a little bit. Like everybody wants. Dan working and no Danielle voice. Okay, let's get after it. you.
Tell them what you did.
Well, I'm an amateur, and I may or may not have had the little fluffy thing in some of the time lapse. All of the time lapse. Most of the time lapse.
I left for like 20 minutes.
This is pretty jammed up. Yeah, well, that was important 20 minutes. So we got everything kind of welded in. I mean, it's nothing. It's a little rough on the back there. We can always fix that on the back. It needs another piece welded, but it's fine.
I didn't even notice it was welded in when I came down here.
I did the whole front section, so that's all good. The problem we run into now, so the adjustment in the door is this little kind of dog that's in this kind of, piece of the door which goes up and down, and it looks to be slightly, horribly corroded. So I don't have any taps here, so that's another situation. So we're going to go ahead and just use a bolt and see if we can kind of run a tap or clean the threads. And we have WD-40 and a hammer. So we'll see if we can get this moving. Oof. Oh, there we go. That one moved. So this now kind of moves freely. So then what we'll do is that nice little coating. Where did I put that bolt? So I could cut a slit in this and it would make a tap, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Oh yeah, it's actually, it's fine. Sounds like someone's got a hot rod out there. Oop. Oh, just a truck and trailer. Okay. Friction. Okay, so those are all good. We can mess with that on the car now. We'll do the top ones right quick. Hopefully that'll be... Oh no, the paint on this beautiful 55 Chevrolet. Oh, there's a wasp nest in here. Okay, I assume they're dead. They're imported Manitoba wasps. Okay. Will this move? Also not. Actually, the trigger on that is no bueno. It's not happy anymore. The welder. My tacky's not happy. That's actually the second trigger I've had on that thing. So might be time for a new welder. I've had that thing a while. Okay, so that's good. Ooh, this wasp nest is really in the way here. I'll let the next owner deal with that. Really, I shouldn't have touched it. That was my fault. Okay, that one's good. Can't see the other. There we go. Perfect. Didn't even mangle the bolt. So now we'll just go ahead and give her a little of that. We should be good to go. Let's see the heat. So, I mean, honestly, the door's a little crunchy here and there, but it'll be fine for what we're trying to accomplish. And this door's mint. So, anybody who, really wants, you can always just change one door. Or if we do find one, we can always do it. Pretty decent. Actually, there's a guy, the guy I bought the 57 from had a set of doors. He wanted $500, I think, eh? Actually, I never talked to that guy about the other car. Thinking with Dan. Anyway, we'll get set up over there. I'd like to hang the door and see how that's going to fit. And then maybe we'll just fill in, get the post in or something like that. Because really, we can just work our way back. That side's basically ready for final fitment. Okay. Not bad. Hitting something in the front here. What we got going on there? Oh, she just needs a little slam. But the back's got to go up, is what it is. You got a big gap there. So the door's got to go back just a little bit and be cranked. Unfortunately, this door, she is very seized. The window is down, which means you can't get to nothing. Do we have any, got a bag of window cranks. I don't know what happened to those. As much as I want to just put a pair of vice grips on them, it's probably not the best plan. Oh, here's one. Little guy. We can get the window up, then we can spray everything down. And it's time to have a little supper. Actually, I don't know when this video's coming out, but it is Danny's birthday.
This is not coming out tomorrow.
No, but I understand it's not coming out tomorrow, but we didn't mention it before. So now they can all go retroactively back. Oh, no. Oh, it's bad. Something just broke. I'll then go back and wish you a merry birthday. So now we have some situations.
What, bro?
I think I just want to strip the inside of this. This. So we'll have to spray this all down. Unfortunately, you really, I mean, I wouldn't say you have to, but being able to have the door latch mechanism working while you're trying to hang the door and the post and all that is really kind of one of the things you can't really cheat when you're trying to build a two-door to latch. So
We can run out and go get some more W340.
yeah, well, we'll just let it do its thing. And I mean, you really can't use a lot of heat because there's springs and stuff in it, but it kind of is what it is. So we'll hose that down. I need the window up though to get to the door mechanism. Is I think going to be the issue. Maybe I can spray in there actually. I had a straw on the end. Actually, one of those might have a straw. He left us some Croil too. Look how broke we are. We're using whatever came with the house. Look at that fanning motion. So get in there as much as we can. Let's see if we have any other treasures here in the miscellaneous leftover box. Oh yeah.
We have to fight for this box.
Yeah, it was. We were gonna walk away from the deal if we didn't get the bolt in and the compressor. Actually, that's how it came down. Is this working? Oh, here, look at that. Croil, Cano Aero Croil, the oil that creeps, loosens frozen metal parts. Oh, we'll see if we're a believer in this free stuff. Oh, it's like kind of like a foamy orange color. Or maybe it's just the light reflecting. So we'll see if we can. Unfortunately, all in here is. Oh, it smells funny.
Smells like orange.
It smells like orange. Hopefully, we're getting something there that can do its thing. So that's where we're going to leave it for right now. We'll see if we can. Well, maybe we'll just hit the door with a hammer. Door thing. Something happened. Oof, man, the lock is froze. I don't know if that's doing anything or not. Oh, it moves a little bit now. Either we broke it or it works. We'll have to decipher what we did there. Okay, so we got it to move in. It just won't move out, so that's good. We gotta just work that back and forth. But we'll let this oil that creeps do its creepiness. It's weird when the oil's creepy, not me, eh? Okay, we'll leave that there, and I'll work on that for a little bit. When we come back, if we can get the door working, we can weld up this steel like we did on the other side. We can then put the post in, and on this one, we're going to have the door latching and everything working 100%, and then we can just fill in back here separately because we don't have to do any floor repair. Or very little, I should say. Back here, I don't think there's any to be done as far as I'm concerned. It's all... Another guy did it, and he kind of seam sealed it and everything, so it should be fine. The only thing I might do is when I do this, I'll weld this in while I'm at it. And all this we can get to through the front door, so it's kind of irrelevant. And really, we just need to buy some seam sealer in bulk, and it'll be fine. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment below if you don't mind. We do appreciate all the nice comments and words, and happy birthday to Danny, 27 again. Oh my Lord, this is... Everything is... Oh! She's moving. You know what they say, when it doesn't work, force it. Now I will say, you gotta be real careful with all this stuff. Other than in there, I got one of everything, plus, if we break this, we can use the 4-door stuff. The only thing that's kind of unique will be the rod is longer, and well, this is broken anyway, supposed to have a spring in it. But we can use the 4-door parts. We'll see you in the next one.